Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome to Firewatch. What do I know about Firewatch? Well, I know it's considered a quote-unquote walking simulator, which typically is in reference to a game that doesn't have a ton of action, but is more atmospheric, puzzly, story-driven type game. At least that's what I'm expecting. I have been requested to play this quite a few times, and it has been on my list of games to play. Opened up Steam today. It was $1.99. So I figure, you know what? Now's the time. Let's try Firewatch. So the only thing I've done is I've loaded up the game. I've changed a few settings, made sure subtitles are on, tried to balance the sound based off of this wind. We'll go through the gameplay and try to fix that as we go. But I want to maintain a completely blind playthrough. I've never watched any videos of this. I've never watched any gameplay. This will be my first time. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, choose a save game. We'll go with 1. I'm assuming we'll get some type of intro. All right, Panic Inc. Oh, I've been there. Not in 75, but I've been there. You see Julia. Do I see Julia? Do I need to move? Oh, I do. I need to interact. Click. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and I was about to say professionals, and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Is this like a visual novel type game? I thought it was more, I don't know, we'll see. You are drunk. So what's your, major? You're pretty. Let's start off by asking her about her major. You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. Smooth mood there, guy. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Oh God, she is not happy with us. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asked if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Okay. So wait a minute, we're dating a professor? Doesn't seem right. If we're a student. Okay, so we do have controls. Ooh. Might need to turn down sensitivity just a bit. It's very touchy here. I'll try not to jerk the camera around too much. So we are in an elevator. The really odd floor. All right, let's pick up the backpack. Yeah, hold on. I gotta fix this sensitivity. It's really sensitive. Settings, controls, mouse sensitivity. Let's go on down to like 20. See if that works. There is no like apply button. You just hit escape. It's a little too low. Sorry. Controls. Let's go. Sure, 28. Perfect, right? Okay, that'll do for now. Is this our truck? Looks like an old Toyota. Well, yeah, maybe. Can we just not get in the truck? Will the game end? I do want to look around. This dumpster is unusually dark. Alright, we'll get in the truck. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. What kind of dog? There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Ew, beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it into her class. Oh, with her to class. She's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German. I can't read right now. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Well, as much as I would want the shepherd, she's the one that wants the dog, so let's get her the beagle. Bucket's a good dog. It's a good name, too. And a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him, too. Do we, though? 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots. That'd be pretty good, or one day, why rush? She doesn't want to hear one day or I'll rush. She wants to hear that you would be happy having kids with her. And apparently we're into it because we say one day, so yeah, that would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that, you'd say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. Yeah, you say she's absolutely right. So I guess we're getting married to Julia. Okay, you can see the stylization quite a bit more once it's daylight here. Actually looks pretty good. Colorado license plate. Can I jump? No, what is this? Cody. Examine. Oh, wait, why is it so high? Is this meant to be a VR game or something? He's holding the hat like very high. Cody, Wyoming. Yeah, I've only ever been to Cheyenne. I've never really been anywhere else in Wyoming other than just driving through it and spending the night in Cheyenne. We can put it on. Sure. Let's put the hat on. Can we get back in the truck? We cannot. All right. Imagine we're supposed to look at the thoroughfare trailhead. To thoroughfare lookout. Since we're on Firewatch, hence the name, I assume that we're to go to the lookout, right? Where are we at? Oh, there's a lookout over here, too. Two Forks. I wonder if this is an accurate map. I would assume it is because, you know, these are real places, Boulder, Colorado, and everything else. So maybe this is like an actual park, and this is the actual map for it. That'd be kind of cool. Adjacent regions. It's got the U.S. Can I crouch? See crouch? No. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Wait a minute. Is this going to turn into a horror game with bears? Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. It's a primitive backcountry trail. Hold on. Where are we at? Does it say? There's the thoroughfare basin. Oh, to thoroughfare trailhead right there. So we're going to be going over here. So maybe we're going to the Two Forks. Does it say? It doesn't. It just says trailhead. All right, let's go through the trailhead. Now, I imagine we can't just wander off into the woods. Let's try it. No, we cannot walk through shrubbery. Whoop. We can't walk the whole trail. 1980. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Julia, are you having an affair? She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her? I get mad. Call her an inconsiderate asshole, as opposed to a considerate asshole. She tells you to F yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. 81. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. I pose and flex like He-Man. You look awesome, because I am master of the universe. Alright, so we're still going on the trail. So, you can't just drive up and park at the Firewatch tower. You gotta walk up this trail to it. For those of you who do Firewatch, let me know how accurate that is. I have no clue. Sounds about right, though. Don't know why. There seems to be, like, performance issues. Like, I don't know if you could see it on the recording, but, like, there's micro stutter. I don't know what that's all about, because I've got a pretty beefy graphics card. I've got a 3080 Ti. I mean, it's not like the latest and greatest, but it should be able to handle this. CPU's no slouch either. So maybe just optimization. There was a game that we played. Man, I can't remember which one it was. It was either The Witness or Talos Principle or one of those games that had this setting, Firewatch, as a level. And man, I can't remember for the life of me which one. Maybe it was Superliminal. Was it that one? It might have been Superliminal. We'll have to check that out. Two Forks Lookout Tower, 8 more miles still. 8 more miles. Okay, so we're going on a pretty big hike. My dude's hands look kind of chunky. His stomach is flat though, so I guess we're in shape enough to do this. Spacebar to hop over. Now, can we just hop in general? 1982, during the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. Well, Bucket's still alive. There's a festival in town that brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Well, that's a dark turn. Bucket gets kicked. Bee-ba-ba, F-word, dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Scare him away? No. You kick my dog, we go John Wick. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. Commutes? Why are these the two options? I would just go with her. This makes no sense, this one here. She's not going to commute 2,000 miles. So this horrible choice here is the one to click. She's going to hate us forever for this. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. We held her back. 1985, Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh no. Oh no. An episode. She going into what, dementia already? She was found crying in the stairwell. Suggest that we talk to someone? Or make macaroni and drink wine? I think we should suggest that maybe we talk to someone. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. Hey, I called it. She's 41. They both decide to keep it a secret for now. All right, we are at a campsite. So we haven't even made it to the tower. I guess we're camping for the night, and then we're going to head up tomorrow. I can't move. All I can do is just look around where I'm seated here. Coleman sponsored this video game, apparently. I don't know. I'm just joking. That reminds me of, what was it, Final Fantasy. Which one was it? The last, like, live action one before this PS5 one. So it would have been the PS4 era with Noctis. I can't remember which version of Final Fantasy it was. 16, maybe? I don't know. There's so many. But anyway, when Ignis and everybody, you're camping and he's cooking, everything was Coleman. I remember that. We still got our ring on. Oh, God. YouTube? Sorry. That was us posing like He-Man, I guess. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. "1987, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember the things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car into the next town over. Oh, not into. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Fun fact, I'm going to be visiting this place at the end of this year. She gets worse. 1988, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time facility. No. We take care of her by ourselves. Julia must have passed. That's why we're doing Firewatch, huh? Kind of clear our head type thing. We still can't, like, go off of the trail. So, like, we kind of... Yeah. Kind of just got to stay on here. Pretty, though. These birch trees, beautiful. Got a little log bridge here. A little washout, some mist. Deer, elk, deer. Can't tell. One of the two. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. Resentment builds up. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours. Drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then, too. You start going out after you've put her to bed. First time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Put a chair in front of the bedroom door? Oh my God, we're not doing that. We trust that she sleeps like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, not Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. You get to be a person. One night, you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. It's an 89. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. This is the job. So Julia's not dead. We just got burnt out and let her parents take her. So we're not like the greatest person here. But also it's a difficult thing to ask of anyone, so who are we to judge? Okay. So, yes, I believe in whatever game that was. Oh, maybe it wasn't super. Maybe it was. Oh my goodness, what was the name of that game? Stanley Parable. It was Stanley Parable, wasn't it, that had this in one of the levels? And I remember like walking down this way. Okay, cool. We had no context then, other than we were just in this area. Was it Stanley Parable? You guys will correct me, I'm sure. Something popped up. What was a cinder block? Sure. We have a cinder block. Should we take it with us? If we leave it here, will it be back? Hopefully it'll stay there. I don't know if we need cinder blocks for anything. Let's go up to the tower. Oh, we can hop over this too. Let's go up to the tower and kind of see what's around. This reminds me of going up gunnery towers with my job for tank gunnery. Although this is a bit bigger than a normal tower that we would use. Overall, the design's about the same. Usually there's 2 stories. What do we got over here? Propane and propane accessories. It's our heat source, maybe our power source as well. Beautiful view. Gorgeous, actually. All right, door. Turn on the power. Oh, so there's a generator off-site. Or maybe not off-site, but like not in here. Okay.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello. How did you know I was here? Reply. Hold left shift to activate radio. Up and down for dialogue. Release to talk.
Hello? Whoever this is?
Oh, voice actor.
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Oh, it's time limit. Rebelling against moms, killed 3 ex-husbands. Let's go with the comedy route.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Title drop. Day 1. How many days are there? Are we writing a novel?
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
She can see us? Hold on. How can she see us? She have, like, binoculars from her tower, I guess. We've also taken off all the shades on the windows. Not shades, but I guess that was plywood for protection, right? We got her hat up there. So pick up radio.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus. I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
I'm trying to put the picture back. What'd she say? A thing in a room with a round map? Is that what she said? Oh, yeah. Oh. What in the world? Is this a thing?
It's right in the middle of your room.
I see it. What do you want me to do? Oh, we're supposed to talk to it.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I don't know which direction I'm facing. The sun should be setting.
Fireworks?
So whichever way the sun is. Oh, there's a compass. West facing window. Okay, so that's
I
this
need you
way.
to confirm. Do you see them?
Fireworks. I see them. Shift.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Okay. Can I write him a ticket?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
convenient.
That's one word for it.
I wanted to, like, check out all the stuff in the tower, but maybe we'll have time for that later. Oh, I'm wanting to hit shift to run, and it's radio, so I got to remember that. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I am. You have to remember, we got to go right when we come out of the door to go downstairs. Can we run? Can we jump? We can only vault over pre-selected areas. All right, so we need to go west. We're going to get turned around. We're already turned around. But sun's setting this way, so this is west, right? So if we hit in, it's like over here. Every time you see that come up, that's because I'm trying to sprint, which I cannot do. Did I miss the... I didn't miss the box, right? She said there's a supply box. I'm just going to follow this path. Because I don't know of any way to run or anything like that. We've got zoom. Oh, okay. So we can do this. This is like due west. So, okay. And then we can lower the compass. If we lower the compass, do we move faster? Still gonna follow the trail for the most part. Okay, so that's the way to go, but this is the box. Okay, I found the supply box.
I found the supply box.
Great.
Open. Oh, we actually have to put it in there. 1, 2, a tree. 4. Oh, can we look at this? Copy information on map. Map updated. Notes. Man. 86. Ron. Hey, man. Couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get F when I'm back, Dave. Oh, bar. I thought he was trying to say bear. I actually meant a bar. And do we just drop this? Or I mean, we can keep stuff if we hold E. So can I keep the pine cone? Why is there a pine cone in here? Can I throw it? Oh, I can drop it. It's a granola bar. We'll take that. We'll eat it. I don't know if I should have eaten it. Take the old rope. And close the... You know what? Let's leave it open so that we know that we've been here. All right, I guess next episode we're going to go take care of whoever's setting off these fireworks. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider that like, comment, and or especially a subscribe. Really helps the channel out, really helps with my motivation for making these videos and putting in the extra work to do so. So definitely appreciate that. And stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.